Hey, what's up guys, Contra here, and today I got a video for you guys on my new updated inventory. So it's been a couple weeks since my last video, and I made a lot of changes to my inventory, so I decided in this video I'll go over some of them and show off the skins I've gotten. So, just quickly getting right into it, after I recorded that video, I ended up trading my M9K Sardin for another one, but this one was well worn. The padded was nicer though, so it wasn't too bad. It was a 1-1 trade, so I didn't really end up losing anything off that. And this was the knife I actually ended up getting. Had a pretty nice, clean looking blue around near the bottom of the knife. I think it was like 52% blue or something like that. After that, I actually ended up trading my M9K Sardin, as well as my Op Red line, which I showed off, as well as my souvenir PP Bison Chemical Green. I ended up trading for another M9K Sardin. That one was actually no, that one was a different one because basically I was looking through a trade bot and they had a really nice M9K Sardin that was field tested, which I'll show off quickly, which was this one. And the reason why I made two different trades for a field test M9K Sardin was basically because the Op Red line I had, which was what I was planning on using to swap, or I was planning on using this in the trade to get from one M9K Sardin to another. Basically that skin was in overstock on the site, and I didn't want to wait until until it wasn't in overstock anymore. So I basically made a trade on CSGO Swap and then swapped it. I made a trade on CSGO Swap for this M9K Sardin, which was field tested, and then I traded that one on the other site for the one in the screenshot, along with my 5.7K Sardin, a StatTrack 5.7 Cami my friend gave me, and my P2000 Scorpion. So that was kind of a bad trade, but the knife itself was a pretty nice one. I did like it. And then just yesterday I made a bunch of trades. So actually before that I traded my MP7 Ocean Foam and my AK Red Laminate, as well as my CZ Emerald for my new AK, which is this AK Black Laminate. It has 3 Penta Katowice 2015 stickers going across it, as well as a headshot foil from PGL Krakow, which is like the most recent major. That's on the wood. I actually bought that sticker myself, and then the other 3 Penta stickers were already on it. There's actually a different Penta sticker on the wood. It wasn't the same one though. It's from the PGL Krakow as well. It was from like a different Penta player, the Crystal. But I scraped it off because I bought this one on the market for like 25 cents, and I want to have a nice foil sticker on it. But I really like it. Been thinking about maybe trying to get some stickers that are kind of gold colored, because a lot of people like to put crown foils and stuff like that on black laminates. I've been thinking about like maybe if the gold signature stickers drop enough in price, I'll try to maybe get a few and put it on here, because I'm sure they'll look really cool. Or I was thinking about getting some like splice foils from MLG Columbus, but those are like $5 each. But yeah, that's like the first trade I did, and I did have to lose my Ocean Foam and my Emerald, which was kind of sad. And then just yesterday I ended up trading my the M9K Sardin from the screenshot, this one, for a Falchion K Sardin well worn and a StatTrack well worn AK Vulcan. I was looking through CS Money basically, and while I was doing that, I was looking through all the different K Sardins, and I started to look at the Falchion ones as well. And on CS Money there's this really cool feature where it shows the blue percentage of the knife. And which is pretty cool. You can kind of use it to tell whether or not a knife's even worth inspecting, because like obviously, like, you know, it depends where the placement is, but if a knife has like a low blue percentage, there's obviously no real point in bothering to inspect it, unless you're looking for like a gold gem or something. But yeah, so I was looking at the Falchion knives, and I used to own a well-worn Falchion knife case, and I used to use the same strategy of going on CS Money and try to swap it for a more blue one. And I had one that looked pretty decent. I don't know if I can find a screenshot of it. I had it like a long time ago. I doubt I will. It's pretty far down there. I'm not gonna bother. But yeah, I had one, and basically I decided to just look at them again. I saw one that was 56% blue, which is pretty good. And the thing about the blue percentage is it counts anywhere where there is blue slash like paint on the knife. So when in terms of falchion knife, when it's 56% blue, it's 56% blue on the entire knife, so that includes both the blade and the handle. And the handle doesn't really add any value just because you don't really see it unless you're inspecting. But I decided to inspect it anyways, and I really liked how it looked. So I decided to trade my knife for it and then get that AK Vulcan as an ad. This is what the knife looks like. It's 80% blue on the blade. I'm sure this is worth like a good amount. I'm not sure what the exact price is. I'm gonna probably try to see if I get like a price check on Reddit or a trade server forum somewhere. But yeah, I'm sure this is definitely over market by like a decent amount. I don't know if I made profit with this trade. Hopefully I did. Just because the trade was like around the price, like between the two skins, they were around the price of the knife that I traded, so it should be profit as long as this is worth like a few keys over market, which I'm sure it's worth a little more than that. But yeah, I really like, though, I used to hunt for falchion blue gems, and I finally have one, which is really cool. I'm not like the biggest fan of the falchion knife anymore, though, just because I do find the animations kind of lackluster, but it is a really blue knife, and I'm sure that I haven't played any comp games yet, but I'm sure I'll probably get a few compliments here and there when people see it. But yeah, when I made that trade, I got the AK Vulcan, and then afterwards, I ended up trading the AK Vulcan for an Op Graphite, which the Op Graphite's like my favorite op in the game, so I had to make sure I got one of those. A factory new Evil Daimyo, a Battle Scarred Galil Chatterbox. I just grabbed this because it was around the price that I need to get a skin for. Foul Play, pretty nice 5.7. The Dragonfire is like my favorite scout in the game. Never thought I actually would get one, but yeah, so I picked it up. And then another Ocean Foam to replace the one that I lost. And I'll just quickly show off what those skins look like. So this is what the op looks like. That's not the exact same one I got. So the one I got had just a Kenny S sticker on the scope, which was alright, but the float was pretty bad. So I ended up trading my Op Graphite as well as the Galil that I got and the 5.7 for this Op Graphite that has the CLG Holo as well as a name tag. And then I also got a UMP briefing. I had to add in the foul play just because I was like 5 cents short. But yeah, I do kind of regret this trade a little bit just because there's also like a pretty nice op I was trying to get from my trade bot for free. Like not for free, but like I was just gonna swap my op for it just because the way that bot's like pricing works is it allows you to swap items for like the exact same ones for free. But for some reason, the bot wasn't responding to the offer. Like, it wasn't accepting it or declining it. And I waited a few hours, and I guess I got kind of impatient, so I decided to make a trade for this one. It is pretty nice, though, but I do kind of regret it, just because if I ever decide to go back to an M9K Sergeant, I'm going to have to give up some of the skins, some of my own play skins, just to kind of make up for the few dollars I lost there with that trade. But yeah, I also got some other skins which I'll show off here, which is the Dragonfire. Like I said, my favorite scout skin. I saw this a long time ago on the community workshop, and I was pretty shocked when they added it, but I never thought I was actually gonna get one because it is a really expensive scout, and I never thought I'd be dropping like $20 on a scout skin. But it is really nice though, and I like all the amount of detail on it. And I'll just quickly kind of show off the Galil skin I had before this. So I had the Crimson Tsunami before I got the Chatterbox. So that's why I was kind of like willing to give up the Chatterbox, just because I already had a Galil skin which I actually liked more. The sad part was I did have to give up my foul play just because I was 5 cents short and I was like the cheapest skin I could give. So yeah. Let's see what else. What else do I have that I can show here? This is also the MP7 I got. Pretty standard, looks exact same as the one I traded away, so that's pretty good. This is my favorite like MP7 skin, so I'm glad I got another one. And I'll just quickly hop onto sorry, that's my phone. I'll just quickly hop onto CT side to show off some of the other skins. So this is the 5.7 I'm using now. I had this before I got the foul play. I might trade the UMP briefing I got and try to get like a nitro or something, because that's also a pretty nice skin. But yeah, it's just field tested 5.7 capillary. It's a pretty nice skin. It's got kind of like veins on it. It looks pretty interesting. And then what else do I have? Oh, the M4. Wrong skin. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Alright, so this is the This is the M4. It's a factory new daemio. The float isn't the greatest. You can kind of see there's like scratches on the clip, but it is a pretty nice skin. I still have the decimator, but the thing is, I started using the M4A4 recently just because I've been kind of frustrated with how little ammo the A1 has. So and have a skin for it before, so now I do. This one's pretty cool though. It's got a name tag, Mr. Bubs. Don't really understand the reference there, but the name tag's a name tag. I'm not gonna complain. It also has a fur foil sticker from Clone 2015, back when he was still playing on LG. It has a CT bomb suit sticker and a Astralis Hollow from PGL Krakow. That looks really nice, and it kind of blends in with the skin a little bit, which looks pretty interesting. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I haven't showed off. I think that's about it though. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed seeing the new skins I got, and not really much else to say. I might make another update video if I do decide to make any more changes to my inventory. I decided if I do these, it's only gonna happen whenever I make like drastic changes, like for example, like something like this to my knife, where I go from a knife that's worth close to 200 to one that's like only like 100 on market. But yeah, anyways, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one, and yeah.